In between giant moments in this eventful evening, the president just wrapped up a 90-minute speech in Washington Township, Michigan. Very shortly, we're going to see the headliner of the White House Correspondents' Dinner, Michelle Wolf, delivering her comedy routine. Lauren, I want to ask you a question. Lauren Burke, 90 minutes the president spoke. We saw a lot of the highlights here. What part of it, if any, do you think will leave a mark, will have a lasting impact?
I think the chanting of the Nobel thing will actually be something that people remember. Obviously, the attack on Tester will be the other thing, but he actually had already attacked Tester, so that was kind of old. But anyway, the thought about North Korea, that is something that's huge, and frankly, I think it is I think it's a win for him. I think it's a clear win.
It's interesting. It's the first time we've heard the Nobel chant. I bet you it's not the last.
Right. Rick, to you, the headline tomorrow morning is about the rally. Is it the crowd chanting Nobel?
I think it's probably the crowd chanting that. I mean, and the classic phrase, getting ahead of your skis on this sort of question. It'll come back to bite him if it doesn't succeed. If it does succeed, we'll see. But like I said earlier, many a slip twixt the cup in the lip. I think that will be the headline, though, from tomorrow. And it'll also be the bigger headline of this is a president who doesn't want to be in the Washington area for a night where he might have had his delicate ego dinged a little bit.
You think the president won tonight, at least among his supporters and his base, by not being here in Washington?
Yeah, because I don't think people sort of match the sound bites against each other. Instead, it's the big picture, which is the president's out in Washington with his supporters, rallying with his supporters, and the elite is hobnobbing here in Washington, D.C., and that contrast just works perfectly for him.
But part of the reason is, it's not a battle. It's not two sides fighting each other. The president is fighting what's happening in Washington. Washington tonight specifically is really focused on itself, and we're going to see a lot more of that coming up.
We are. Michelle Wolf, a brilliant comedian, is going to be the main headliner, the performer tonight. The White House Correspondents' Dinner. Our special coverage continues after this.